Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Destiny. I'm 24 years old and I finally learned how to have self-discipline. Yeah, it's just something I feel like either you were taught or you weren't taught. And having self-discipline is very much a part of living a conscious lifestyle. If you're new here, I have been on a self-discovering, self-love journey for probably about the last year and a half. And I would say that over this year and a half, I was like bettering myself. I was reading, doing journaling, going to therapy, doing self-care, just really doing everything I possibly could to improve my life. But the only thing that I felt like was just a major issue in my life was having self-control and sometimes self-sabotaging myself. I feel like for a majority of my life, I would always like start something and I just could never like stick to it. And I don't know why. It was almost kind of like there was just something inside of me that was like, oh yeah, you're not gonna be able to stick to this. Like, there's no way. Like, just screw it. You're not gonna be able to stick to this new diet, stick to this new habit, do this new thing. And so I discovered on Instagram, the psychologist named, on Instagram, she's named the holistic psychologist. And she talked a lot about, coming into awareness, being a conscious human being, like all kinds of, that stuff. But there was a major theme in her teachings that really resonated with me, and it was self-betrayal. I never thought that I like betrayed myself. Like, I didn't really understand what that meant. I never understood what it meant to like not trust yourself. I knew what self-sabotaging was, but I never knew what it meant to like betray yourself. Something just clicked in my brain one day and I just kind of figured out like, oh my God, like I am betraying myself by living an unhealthy lifestyle or hanging out with toxic people or, having a habit that I can't seem to get rid of, or just having negative thoughts. Like, that is an act of self-betrayal as well. This is how discipline came to be. So she talks a lot on her Instagram about keeping one small promise to yourself a day. And it seems so silly, like keeping one small promise to myself a day, like that seems like so silly, so easy, like what the heck does it even mean? And it is so crazy how keeping one small promise to yourself a day can change your life. So I'll give you an example. This is what I did, and this is how this whole thing began with self-discipline and not betraying yourself anymore. So I had like a little bit of a pregnancy scare, I guess you could say, last month. And I didn't get my period for like almost a month and a half. I was freaking out. And right now my boyfriend and I, we're still pretty young. I'm on my debt-free journey. Like, there's so many things I still want to accomplish and we're just not quite ready to have kids yet. So I told myself that I need to be more responsible and remember to take my birth control pill. Now, I have been on the birth control pill for years. I went off of it because I kept forgetting to take it and I got the implant in my arm. I started getting migraines. It's a whole thing, but needless to say, I went back on the pill and I've been on the pill for a couple years now, but I was always very inconsistent with taking it. So every single month, I was always worried, oh my God, I forgot to take one of my pills. And I doubled up the next day and now I'm off track. And now, there's a chance I might get pregnant. I was in a constant worrying state, like, oh my God, what if I get pregnant or whatever? And that's a fear-based, emotion, worrying. And so I was like, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of like being worried that something's gonna happen. I'm just gonna take my birth control pill every day. That's my one small promise to myself. Now, your small promise to yourself could be totally different. It could totally have nothing to do with my small promise. Like, yours could be drinking a glass of water a day. Yours could be going for a walk every day. Yours could be putting your laundry away, or cleaning, or, you know, going to the gym every day, eating less sugar every day, saving money, like saving $5 a day. You never know. Like, your one small promise to yourself is completely personal, and that is exactly how you're going to be able to create that self-discipline, because it has to be what you specifically need in your life. That one small, simple promise. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be, you know, this big grandiose goal. Like, one small thing, like literally taking my birth control pill every day. That's how small my promise was to myself. At about the 3-week mark, when I started taking my birth control pill every day, I started feeling more like confident in myself, like more proud of myself, more trusting in myself, because I was showing up for myself and keeping that one small promise to myself. And it's crazy because I was like, man, I just took 3 weeks of my birth control pill. I did not miss one day, and I just sort of just made it a part of my daily, nightly routine. And it was so effortless, and it was so like easy to do, and I felt so much better. Like, I felt like less stress, less worrying about if I'm gonna get pregnant or not, because I'm taking my birth control pill every day like I'm supposed to. And so it was just, you know, that feeling of accomplishment. So then I decided, okay, well, if I could do this, then let's up the ante. I'm gonna see if I can go for one walk a day at work, okay? So on my lunch break, I'm gonna take one walk around the building, and we'll see how that goes. Yeah, guys, it's been 3 weeks, and I've been taking a walk every single day. In the second week, I upped it to 2 walks a day, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. And you guys, it's just like, it's been like a snowball effect from there. I'm back on the keto diet. I've been on the keto diet in the past, like over 2 years ago, and I lost 30 pounds, and I didn't really make it a lifestyle. I kind of just wanted to see how it went and see if I could lose weight. This time, it is become a lifestyle for me. I've been on it for, this Tuesday will be 3 weeks, and I've already lost 10 pounds, because what I've been doing is keeping that promise to myself every day. I've been taking my birth control pill every day. I've been keeping that promise. I've been doing keto. I've been doing low carb and staying away from sugar and bread. I've been keeping that promise to myself. I've been taking walks at work, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. I've been keeping that promise to myself. The third thing, which is gonna blow your mind because it's blowing my mind, but I've been doing it. The other promise that I made to myself was I was going to do 30 minutes to an hour of yoga every single weekday, basically Monday through Friday or Tuesday through Saturday. I was going to do yoga every day after work, and I was going to journal how I was feeling and just kind of like get my thoughts on paper. And you guys, I have done yoga every single day. I've been sticking to my schedule every single day for the last 2 weeks. I have never, ever stuck to something that long before, like yoga, exercise. I don't like exercise. I'm not one of those people that likes exercise. But I told myself, if I can just do yoga at my house, in my living room, right here where I'm sitting right now in front of my couch is where I do my yoga every day. If I could just do it for 30 minutes a day, I can keep that promise to myself. That means that I'm showing up for myself. I have integrity for myself, and therefore I am showing love to myself. You guys, this has completely changed my life. It started out as a small promise to myself every day, and it has trickled down into this like snowball effect of all of these things that I've been keeping a promise to myself every day. You guys, I am just one of those people that was not raised with that self-discipline and self-control. I was never taught to not betray myself. I'm gonna do a whole other video on self-betrayal. That's why I'm kind of not really getting into it that much in this video. But at the end of the day, keeping one small promise to yourself is allowing yourself to retrain your brain to trust yourself and to rely on yourself every single day. So just try it as an experiment. I promise you guys, if you just try one small thing, you'll just feel such a difference in your life, because you're showing up for yourself and you're promising yourself that you're gonna do something, and therefore by promising yourself and following through with it, you're building that self-trust, which is on here. Where is it? Down here at the bottom. Trust yourself. Love yourself, know yourself, help yourself, be yourself, and trust yourself. If this is not the formula to success, I don't know what is. And I have it on a sweater. I got this sweater at Walmart. It was $10. So if you want to go get one yourself, you totally can if they still have it. But this is like the recipe to success, you guys. I mean, you have to know yourself. You have to help yourself when you need help. No one's gonna come rescue you. You need to be yourself, because there's no one else on this planet like you. And you need to trust yourself, because your intuition, you know yourself enough to know what you need and what you don't need in life. And at the end of the day, that equals to loving yourself. So anyways, I hope you guys got some sort of information from this video. I promise you, just try it. I promise you'll see some sort of difference in your life. I'm only on month 1 of learning self-discipline, but you guys, it is gonna keep going. I can feel it. It's making me like motivated, because I don't know, I've always been the type of person that always kind of like feels motivated for like one or 2 days, and then like the motivation just dies out. But having that small promise every day means you're doing it even though you don't want to do it. You're keeping a promise to yourself. Anyways, I love you guys so much. I hope you're doing well. I hope that you're loving yourself, knowing yourself, helping yourself, being yourself, and trusting yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.